Heyo, it's the normal playing guy, and we have another defensive stacking challenge. Man, I'm going to tick these off. We've just had, or at least I've just recorded, transforming Vegeta. Now we've got transforming Black. Also, greatly stacking unit, 200% team, Rainbow, level 10 links. Man, you know the rules. That's what we got going for him. So a hot second and I'll jump straight into the event. And here he is, we have him on the team that we need him to be on. So, boy, this took a few rotations because a few ins and out, because he just kept just being in slot 2 or 3, and I'm telling you, the problem with that is everyone's so powerful, they're just going to waste him. If he's in slot 3, you just say bye-bye to the first 2 phases. Anyway, pretty good. So in this, we open up with Big Bad Bosses, which is the most important part. Yes, we are not really gonna get Cold Judgment, but sure, right? So we'll be able to see what he gets in just a moment. And then it'll just be hilarious. So we open up with 151k and he greatly stacks this. So what does he have? He has 2 key, only 80%. But with each start of turn, he will build up attack 40% up to 120 and defense 30% up to 60 at the start of each turn. So he's only going to get an extra 60% defense. For each attack received though, he will build up his crit, and then of course he launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have become a 50% chance to super against a super class enemy, which we have. So that's brilliant. As you can see, with the likes of like Nightmare, Dismal Future, that give us the keylings, really ain't going to struggle in this, right? So 151k, nothing really to sniff at, right? But again, it's nothing really impressive. Okay, so let's see what he takes as a super attack off the bat. Not really any support. That's surprisingly a lot. 3.67. So the next turn, he will open up another 30% defense, and then we might be able to get some additional stacks in here. There we go. That's one of the additional normals that come in. That's a flip of the coin, and we got the defensive stack. So now you could super us and be looking good. There's a potential another one. Yeah, so the 2 additional super attacks against a super class enemy, they worked. Hidden potential system could come in with another one. No, he's dead. So potentially you could quad super. On this one, we flipped all the coins. We did manage to get a heal. Everyone heals, right? That's just a thing. Everyone's just going to heal. So yeah, everyone's going to just waste everybody. Everyone's going. It's going to be insane. This team's beautiful. The synergy is insane. You'll probably, I mean, Int LR Black. You will find that he will just dominate with his outright power, because you get him his 18 key and he is just going to go 17 million, 20 million. It just doesn't matter. This entire team is at least 79-90%. There are a few that are rainbow. All of them have level 10 links and the right stuff, and they just will beast this event. Poor GT Goku's just not going to know what hit him. As you can see, this phase just never stood a chance. So the record stands with the 8th anniversary unit at 1.3 million. I recorded transforming Vegeta, who started the turn with 740,000. With his super attack, legitimately was at 1.1 million, so I will concede that. But again, that's not official because we never got to see it. So coming back around after 3 super attacks from 100, we went from 154k, we're now up to 346,000. So we basically doubled, more than doubled the amount, right? And then another turn probably as well. By the way, this guy will transform. So previously it was 80% or more HP from the 6th turn. It's now 60% or more from the 4th turn. So that's really good. So again, the chance of transforming is just massively gone up. Again, the amount of key that you need is insane. Do we have any more links? We don't really. Yeah, we do. We get Fear and Faith. So let's just put that in. I don't know where to start. Let's just grab this because it's the least amount of key. Yeah. Zamasu will keep us healed. Tech LR Black will keep us healed. Zamasu will keep us healed. You just know it. But yeah. So let's see, now again a super attack probably will do nothing. So now we're up to 4.3 million. So again, we're not really scratching the surface there of what he can do. But again, defensively, there we go. So 2 normals against a superclass enemy. Flip the coin, 1 works out. So let's see, do we have any health left? And we do, so can we get another one? No. Hidden potential system though. Yes, baby. So 3 super attacks out of 4. That's the way to... Dude, we're going to be at like 500k if we just start. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. So when he comes back around, he will now transform, which is going to be good. By the way, this dude's attack will just rock it. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be magnificent. Who do you have the most stats with? Do you know what? Let's keep in the new unit. We'll just do that because we'll save... I want to do that. Oh, perfect. Because if Insamasu at the end, he will have his way with this unit. More importantly, I need this Goku Black Zamasu to build up, right? Because they get stats. By the way, they are still fantastic. They build up, they guard, they raise their defense, they heal, they basically do everything, right? A little bit of everything, which makes them really good. With the right link set and the right team, they still are quite a phenomenal unit going for them, right? 4 million, and he's going to greatly raise with an additional super attack. So let's see what Zamasu's capable of doing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this guy he's very, very good. He gets damage reduction per super class or super attack or whatever. You know, I really can't see. I really don't know. Anyway, so yes, we are... Do we have any left of his health? No, we just wasted it. That is a real shame. Alright, so we transform, and here we go. So what does this guy have? So now we jump up to 150% defense. That's great. That's pretty good. So we've got a little bit more. So it's actually only 10% more, but we still have 150% defense. 250% attack. 250% attack. So that's jumped up. 50% chance to crit, no matter what. You get 10% attack with each attack performed, up to 50, so Jesus. Extreme class allies get 3 key, 30% attack. It launches an additional attack, 50% chance to cover super attack if it's a super class enemy, and you do another one if you, which has another additional normal if there is which has a high chance of becoming a super attack itself. So you get 1 for a super attack, 1 for just attacking anyway in period, and you still greatly stack. We are now with Goku Black Rose because we have now transformed. So outside of Nightmare Prepare for Battle, we are still getting the most important Fierce Battle. We're going to get Kamehameha, Big Bad Boss of Super Saiyan, so we're going to get the most of the big links in this. So yes. So what do we have when we transform? 721. So we're already at transforming Vegeta's level. Right, so I would say nothing really can stop this guy. He's just off to the races. Seriously, how did he lose in the anime? Well, he lost because he merged. 6.75, that's more like it. We've gone from 4 million up to nearly 7. That's more like it. We're touching around 750k defense and another 7.5 million greatly stacking. That's against a super class enemy. We could have another one just because. And then the hidden potential system could come in. No, 20 million. What did I tell you about this guy? This guy just enters the room, 20 million. Yep, that's why he's in the top 10 LRs. Just 20 million, done. So another triple stack. So the guy's probably at 900,000. It's just going to have to be that way. Okay, so let's see how this unit's going to fare now. Ooh, definitely going to be slapping you in here. Not the greatest, really, this rotation. I'm not liking this. Let's see. We'll do that. I mean, I think you would be fine, but again, this is not the prettiest of rotations. This could hurt. We don't have guard, but we have built up the most. Oh, that wasn't bad. 8.5. Wow, 8.5 million. That's really good. 8.5 million for an old unit. Taking 250k. Honestly, that's actually really good for an 8.5 million type disadvantage unit. 5 million. 5 million from a... I mean, my lead is at 55%, but I think this guest is at 79%. Only 5 million. Only a 5 million. But again, this Zamasu is an absolute beast, more than capable of holding their own. If you have this unit, then you totally just know what this guy is against, right? He actually gets stronger if you're not against the Realm of Gods, which is the best thing going for him on this. Right, here we go. We could pop his active skill and waste this dude, but who do we have? Man, I'm just good. 900,000. We aren't in the last phase. Yeesh. This is gonna be one spicy number at the end of this. Rose not gonna have the most effective run here, and we'll just do this. See how the key works when you get all like the easy A sorts out the key. 8.77, really nice. The links sort out the key. The 200% really helps out everyone out. Future Saga Extreme Class and back 9. Jesus Christ, because he's building that attack and jeez, he is just really insane. I mean, yeah, 10 million, and he could actually do another one from his hidden potential system. I mean, I've got it on camera, right? How lucky can you be? Like, these are 50-50 chances, right? These are 50-50s, and I think we've only missed one. Right, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we only missed one flip of the coin. Man, this is setting up to be just perhaps the best scenario ever, which is going to be it's just ridiculous. No, we will not pop the super attack. Do we pop the active skills? I'm debating, but I think I won't, only just because I kind of need the showcase to be on the guy, right? So we are flying through this so fast we're not getting a docking attack, so that's something. So what are we at now? So triple super attack. We gotta be, actually might have a new record. We might be at 1.2, 1.3 million. We could have a new record set by Ink Goku Black, which is going to be good. Going to be really good. Okay, that's more like it. You see, that's when this unit comes into play. Now, as I say, that's a 79% unit, so 55% can still do that. Still taking some decent damage, I'm sure, as it is what it is. Which is concerning. Again, it isn't, because again, not an easy stage, but you'd expect a 200% team with these units to blitz this. Alright, what's the laugh out loud situation we have now? Rage mode. 1.17. That's good. That is good. 1 million. Okay, so we are beating Transforming Vegeta when he super attacks. We are beating Tech Trunks, the Future Saga Tech Trunks, who also greatly stacks. We are maybe at the end of this rotation, because we won't see another one. We will probably be higher than the 8th anniversary. Probably will, because we're going to get several super attacks. If he does 2 super attacks, I will concede we have a new record. Now, he enters the turn with less, but only by a couple of 100,000 at best. Okay, that's going to be a very hot attack. So we're going to have a fully built up Rose, that's for sure. So let's see, with a 50% chance to crit. So let's see what this number is going to turn out with, right? 10 million? Are we going to have a 10 million attack? 10 million, so he peaks at 10 million. 50% chance to crit. I'm going to concede oh, come on, give us another one. Oh, you got to give us another to take that. That's it. I'm going to concede. Oh, triple super, he dodges, and he's like, bitch, did you just dodge? No, bitch, no, sit down. And, oh, dude, he just doesn't. With that, though, I wish you could press this button here and just bring up the menu with an offensive number, right? Okay, well, Rose will finish this with a 20 million. Why not, right? Just, why not? But I will now concede. Now, that was probably 1.5 million. So we have a new record, a new benchmark set for my defensive stacking challenge. Int Black, after his easy A, coming in with, let's lowball it and say 1.4 million. 1.4 million. But as he didn't technically reach it start of turn, we'll have another record to say that the 8th anniversary unit reached 1.3 million on camera. But of course, this guy would have surpassed him it had there been on by the end of that turn. It's just we just cannot see the number, which is a bit of a shame. So no doubt that in black and this team just fantastic. You can see why this guy was super hype in terms of his potential, and you can see why people went nuts for Zamasu. You can see why people went nuts for LR in Rose. It's just, they're really good in the right hands. They're really cool, they're really flashy, you know, they greatly stack. Hell, we like defensive units. So the potential on the worldwide download celebration. I mean, they teased us for so long and delayed it for so long, but they brought it out. Anyway, that's a good video, it's a fun one. And I have to find another defensive stacker now for another video. Yes, do you know, I'm just thinking there was possibly one other way we could have gotten higher. We could have used STR Rose because he's a 50% support. But outside of that, I mean, had we factored in what he started the turn with 1.17 million, with if you factor in that 50% support, we are indeed closer to 2 million. That's, just think about that. 50% on that 1.1 is 600,000. We'd have put us on 1.7 million. Think about that. Right, okay, so that's it. Hope you had fun. Tell me if you like this series or not, so I can keep going, because I think they're fun. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you and bye-bye.